What's up? It's your boy Carcino here, and let's talk about it. Meek Mill. What a year, right? What a turnaround of events. If we take this back to last year with Meek Mill, what a turnaround. If you go back to January of 2017, he was in dismal, just breaking apart. Him and Nicki broke up. The back to back was crushing him. I mean, wins and losses came out. It did like less than half of the album he did before. Then he got sentenced to prison with Judge Brinkley. 2017, just it seemed like his career was completely dead in the water. And he had about spent an estimated $30 million in legal fees. Did you hear what I said? $30 million in legal fees. Then to top that, 7 months later, he's trying to recoup all his losses and revitalize his career. And he comes out with a great album called Championships. It was very well constructed and put together. It had concepts. It had things that Meek Mill has never done before on an album. And he showed growth for the first time in his career. Then even on the song Going Bad, which wasn't that great, but still, it showed that Drake and Meek had buried the hatchet. And they said, we're gonna let bygones be bygones. They met on stage, shook hands, they stayed in contact with each other, it was nothing fake. And I just thought this was a huge turnaround for him. He's made about at least 16 to 17 million dollars already since April. He got released in April and made tremendous strides already to recover his losses and rewrite the narrative when he made $15 million. 15 from touring and inking deals with Puma, Amazon. That number is sure to skyrocket in 2019 as he recently announced the 16 city motivation tour with more dates to follow later on in the year. But Championships has also been a shot at becoming Meek's second number one album, in the world. But it's staying there. It's at number one, number two. It's staying right at the top of the charts. That's how you know people are really supporting your music. They're really playing it. It's not something that fizzes out. It has something that people would love to have, and that's called substance. And it shows you that people can grow, people can change. It's not like we sit here and bash these guys over and over again just because it's fun. We bash and make fun. Well, we don't really make fun, but sometimes it's just funny. But we poke at the things that they're doing wrong to highlight them to say, look, they're doing it wrong. They don't care if they're doing it wrong. They're sticking it in your face, and it's stupid. But they don't care. They want the attention, so they're gonna keep doing it. But now when they're doing something right, it's wrong if you don't acknowledge it. Because they're gonna say, well, when I was doing these positive things, y'all didn't talk about it. Y'all didn't do that. But when we do something stupid, y'all all over it. Give us a fair playing ground. Don't tell us you want us to do this and make these strides to do that if you're not going to help out and do your part. And that's what guys got to stop doing. You know, most rappers would have been out of the game. If he wasn't attached to Jay-Z, he'd have been out of the game. Now, I've seen a lot of people whose music careers, whether it's rock, whether it's heavy metal, country music, I've seen many acts come and go. But when it comes to this, or as it comes to dealing with this, I've never seen somebody come back facing a very dire situation like Meek is facing to come out on top like this. With these things still looming over his head. It's not done. Never seen someone come out of it the way he has. You know, it shows a great resilience in him. So whether you say, oh, it's just propaganda, what he's doing, giving back to the kids and all that stuff, hey, he's owning up to it. You know, he's doing it. Whether you think it's a publicity stunt or not, he's doing it. You know, he's doing the work. He's out there. So with that being said, all I can say is this: continued success. But you gotta keep that momentum up. 2019, let's see what happens. Okay. So on that note, we'll see what happens in the future. But congratulations for Meek. He's keeping his, his head out of the mud and making progress. So we'll move forward from there. Don't forget to click the link in the description box and leave a donation. Leave an email too. You want me to contact you. And I'm out.